Sarah, congrats on getting married. I can't believe my childhood best friend is getting married. I'm almost as happy as if I were the one getting married. I hope you have a happy marriage.
I'm happy to hear that from you, Mary. Thanks for making time for me today.
Miles seems like a good guy. You're lucky that you get to marry such a wonderful person.
Yeah, you're right. It almost scares me how perfect he is. I should really be grateful for being so blessed.
Well, it might be true that he only shows his perfect side of you. He even told me that himself.
Huh? What is this about?
Oops. This was supposed to be a secret. Sorry, it's nothing. Don't worry about what I said.
You talked to Miles in secret?
Don't worry about it. I'm looking forward to the wedding ceremony.
But I'm kind of curious about what's going on. Why won't you tell me? Anyways, I'm really nervous about the ceremony. I need to lose weight.
I'll be giving speech, right? Since I am your bestest best friend after all.
Oh, yeah! I was planning on asking you. Is that okay? I know that you might be busy with work, but I would love for you to give a speech as you're my best friend.
Of course! I'll celebrate your wedding as if it were my own. I'm looking forward to giving a speech too.
I didn't expect you to be so thrilled about it. Thanks again for everything.
Okay, so I'll have a meeting with Miles about the speech. Leave it to us.
What? Why do you have to write the speech with Miles? Did you guys exchange numbers?
Yes, we did. That's okay, right? I'm single now anyways.
The fact that you're single shouldn't matter in this situation. I don't mind that you two exchange contacts, but I wish that you had asked me first. You guys secretly exchanging numbers behind my back just doesn't sit right with me.
Oh, really? Don't you think you're looking into things too much?
Maybe I am. Sorry. I'll try to forget about it. But why do you have to meet with him to plan the speech?
I thought that it might be hard to write the speech without consulting with him first. But don't worry. I'll make sure that you get to listen to a lovely speech on your wedding day. Miles and I will work hard on it. This is our first time working together on something.
Hold on, Mary. Aren't you acting a little strange? Shouldn't working together on something for the wedding be done by the bride and groom? It sounds weird when you put things that way.
Well, I guess you're right. Sorry. I'm just in a good mood since meeting such a hot, smart guy.
Huh? I'm glad that you're in a good mood, but keep in mind that's my fiancé. You understand that, right? You said you wouldn't do the kind of stuff you did before.
I said I'll never do that ever again, so don't worry. You know that was back in high school anyways, right? Just forget about it since that happened so long ago.
Even if it was a long time ago, and even though I've forgiven you, I will never be able to forget what happened, since you stole my boyfriend.
I said don't worry about it. You worry too much.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I worry too much. Okay, see you later. Thanks for helping me with the ceremony. You're coming over today, right?
Something came up today, so I don't think I can make it.
Again? That's been happening a lot lately. Are you busy with work, or are you spending time with friends?
There are a lot of friends that I want to see before we get married.
Why? Can't you just see them after we get married?
I'm worrying about things too, you know. I know that I have to get things together since we're getting married. I have to be good for you. Sometimes I feel pressure too, you know?
Huh? Pressure? You shouldn't have to worry about that. You're already perfect. Even if you weren't perfect, I'd still love you.
About that.
What? What are you trying to say?
Never mind.
I haven't received any messages from Mary lately. Do you know anything? She said she would consult you about the speech she's giving.
Yeah, she's been coming to me for advice.
She has? So that means you've been in contact with her.
Yeah, basically.
What do you mean? You're being so vague.
Really? Okay, gotta go now.
If you get a message from Mary, can you let me know? Also, it'd be great if you could tell her to text me.
Okay, I'll let her know. We're meeting now.
Huh? What?
See ya.
Hold on, why? You respect her commitments more than mine. What's that about?
I'm gonna have to cancel on you today.
Huh? What are you saying?
I know that you trusted me with the speech, but sorry, I can't make it. As your best friend from preschool, I really was rooting for you. And your amazing partner.
Today's the wedding ceremony. What do you mean you're canceling? Why can't you make it?
I don't know if it's that I can't go, but more like the ceremony will be canceled.
Huh?
You still haven't gotten any texts from Miles?
Hold on a second. I got a message, but what's going on? He said he's going on vacation with you? Are you seriously thinking about running away together? This has got to be a joke. Is this some sort of a prank?
I wish it was.
You've got to be kidding me.
I'm sorry, but it seems as though Miles has fallen in love with me. And I love him too. He told me he can't marry you anymore. I met with him to talk about the speech, but we accidentally fell in love. We can't help but be attracted to each other. Maybe you weren't good enough for him.
Do you hear yourself? What you're doing is despicable. You should rethink what you've done while you still can.
There's nothing I can do about accidentally falling in love. Even though he's my best friend's boyfriend, I think he likes me more now. So you might as well just give up.
The fact that you don't even feel guilty shows how low of a woman you are.
While talking to him about the speech, we accidentally had an affair. Don't come looking for us.
What the heck are you talking about?
I'm sorry for backstabbing you, but we're running away for love. So don't get in between us, okay?
The fact that you guys try to run away on the wedding day is the stupidest idea I've ever heard. I won't say anything bad about you. Just come back now, okay? I shouldn't forgive you for this. And we should really discuss this seriously in person. But since my parents are involved today, can't you just come back already?
Bye, see ya. Oh, thank you again, Sarah, for introducing me to Miles. Thank you so much.
You're so messed up for this. Are you even listening? I heard that you got arrested. You probably shouldn't have done this, you know?
How are you able to find us so quickly? It's not possible. Our plan to run away is ruined.
Did you forget that we were childhood friends? And that most of my relatives are cops? They were able to track you down. You could have probably predicted this outcome if you had thought this through.
Oh, yeah. But why didn't you just let us go? Why couldn't you just let us be happy? If you were really my best friend, shouldn't you wish the best for me?
I could say the same for you.
How come?
Miles was originally my fiancé. In high school, when you stole my boyfriend, you said that you would never do that again. When I announced my wedding plans, I even reminded you of this. But you never learned, so you got close to him. Well, the fact that Miles fell for you is on him. I can't argue with the fact that we won't be getting married now.
So why then? Why did you bring us back?
You still don't understand, do you?
What?
Your parents and Miles' parents were sobbing, begging for forgiveness. And yet you still have the audacity to act in such a way with no morals at all.
I get that they were crying, but...
And now all of Miles' co-workers know. Now he can't work at the company anymore.
I know that. He was planning on quitting and going on vacation with me anyways. He's been saving up money so we could get by easily for a few months.
A few months? Then what's your plan for your life after that? You think that taking away Miles' career was the right decision?
If it's for love, then why not? We'll figure out his job and career later.
You're not a child anymore, so don't think that's a valid excuse. Even though you took him away from me, you could have done it so in a better way. Especially since you made a mess of our wedding ceremony that cost us a lot of money. Your thoughtlessness is what got us into this mess.
You got your fiancé stolen, so now you're being mean.
I was actually trying to give you some advice. You've seriously annoyed all the people that were planning to attend the wedding ceremony. I just thought I would try to understand your unhinged actions, considering the fact that you were my best friend. But from now on, I'd rather just get revenge.
Huh? About what?
I will make sure that you pay for the damages.
What damages? Why?
We didn't end up getting married. But we were engaged, we lived together. And the wedding was cancelled on the day. Isn't it expected that I should be reimbursed by you two for the damages you've caused?
Yeah, that makes sense, but I don't have enough money for all that.
It's a waste of time if you try to get your family to pay. Since my parents and yours have been talking, they're planning on disowning you. Same with Miles' parents.
They seriously said that.
That's why you guys can't depend on anyone. Miles has already lost his job, and all his savings will be returned to me to pay for the damages. But feel free to run away in love. However, I will be compensated first.
That's so cruel of you. My savings are practically non-existent. How do you expect me to pay for everything? Why did we even try to run away?
So you're just now realizing that the compensation fees are pretty hefty, huh? You should have just acted like an adult and talked to me. We could have canceled the wedding beforehand. After having discussed things as adults, then you two could have been together. Wouldn't that have been easier?
But nothing can be changed even if you tell me that now. Why didn't you tell me this before? Then I could have thought things through.
Was I supposed to predict that my best friend would steal my fiancé from me? To be honest, I did think things were off. But since we're adults now, I didn't think you would go that far. This is just the result of what you've done. You two aren't even adults. You're a couple of terrible people.
You don't have to go there.
You guys will lose your earnings and savings. So I hope that you can work hard in your new life together.
Sarah, wait. Don't you think you're being too harsh? How do you think we can start a new life like this?
Who cares? You're the one who chose this path for yourself. Trying to run away again will just waste your time. My family will be able to track you down in an instant. Bye. Don't forget to pay for the damages. You can't run, so you better face the consequences. In the end, Sarah cut off ties with Mary. Mary and Miles were abandoned by their parents, were kicked out of their homes, and had to pay for the damages. Miles had sent an email to his company saying that he would quit. So even if he was willing to swallow his pride, he wouldn't be able to go back. He lost all his earnings, and his earnings all went to paying for the damages. Mary and Miles started their poor life together. They thought they had found love, but with a difficult life financially, they couldn't handle all the fighting, so they broke things off. Once they knew this is what was coming for them, they regretted ever trying to mess around and run away together. Unfortunately, this is the result of their foolish actions.